Full moon in Scorpio. Oh my gosh. Full moon in Scorpio. So it feels like it's going to be a little contentious. It feels like conflict would be very easy to arise in this energy. So I feel like this Scorpio full moon, um, stay grounded, stay grounded, and try to come from a place of love in all of your interactions. So with that being said, we are going to do a pick a card. And I have not done one in a while, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. So let's get into this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What card is calling you? So hello, everyone. I am Melissa Watkins, evidential medium, master instructor with integrated energy therapy and spiritual life coach. Holy cow. It's all there. It's all there. So the link in the description box is how to get a hold of me. And also, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. So this Scorpio full moon, I was really feeling like we were going to need some support. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some spiritual support for this Scorpio full moon. So before we get started, I do want to pick a couple cards from this deck for a general message that we can all take. That we can all take before we dive into the individual messages. Oh, validation to what I said. Yeah, this is going to be so important to be grounding in these energies. Reconnect with nature, balance sensitivity, the crystalline grid. Yeah, balance the sensitivity, guys, because I feel like the Scorpio full moon, people are going to be triggered. They're going to try to trigger you. You're going to be triggered. Don't let that be the energy that you're bringing to situations, especially if you're trying to heal, come back together. Grounding. Get into connection with Mother Gaia. And as I say that, it's raining here, and I can feel it's like one of those really nice rain sounds where, if you can meditate to it, you'd get a really good meditation in. And so I'm really feeling like connecting with Mother Gaia in these energies this weekend is going to be really important. So getting outside. I know where I am in the world, Northeast United States, it has just been raining. Like it's so green out there. It's beautiful. But all the water levels are just high, and we can't seem to fit the lawn mowing in between all of the wetness. So don't let that stop you from getting outside. Just put the rain gear on, right? Or slip out between the sprinkles. But also meditating. And I feel like if you can't get outside, I'm really feeling like meditating to a candle, like just watching a candle is very meditative. So if you're someone that really has a hard time meditating, or maybe it's not a practice that you have, like just light a candle and just sit quietly and just watch it. And as the thoughts come in and out of your mind, just let them go. Don't hold on to it. See that you have to do the dishes and don't think about doing the dishes. See that you've got to run the errand, but don't think about running the errand. Just let those thoughts come and go. And just really, really stare at that candle flame. Quiet your mind. Quiet your being. Quiet your nervous system. And just get quiet. And I feel like if you can do that, maybe before you go to the Mother's Day brunch or before you go to the kids' soccer game, right? If you can take that couple of minutes to yourself, it's really going to help settle you down and ground you so that you can be a better version of yourself than would be if you were in chaos and trying to then be beneficial to other people or really get things done in a way that's going to be helpful, right? If you're rushing around and if you're letting your anxiety ramp up, if you're letting the pressure mount, right? That's when we end up doing things like stubbing our toe and having a fender bender and spilling the coffee in the driveway, right? And I really feel like spirit is not wanting you to have those irritations. And if you can take a minute to just step back, take a couple deep breaths, if that's all the time you have before you turn the key in the ignition. But really allow yourself to be present for 3 deep breaths so that when you back out, you actually look and see that there's nobody back there. You actually are aware of your surroundings because you're not letting the chaos lead the way. And that's what it feels like this weekend. If we're not careful, the chaos could take over. So, all right, with that being said, let's get into this. So, card number 1. Card number 1. Nourishment. So, card number 1, if you chose card number 1, nourishment. So, again, this is not just eating, this is not just food for your physical body, but this is nourishment for your soul. This is nourishment for your spirit. This is nourishment for your mental body and your emotional body. So, how can you support yourself in those areas? What's the nourishment that you can give yourself? Card number 27, if we add 2 and 7, we get 9. So it feels like something in this full moon is ending for you. And it feels like it might even be more in line with like a bad habit or an internal struggle. When caring for a plant, it's important to cut off any parts that are dying or the plant will continue, redirecting vital nutrients to that area in hopes of saving it. The damage needs to be removed for the good of the entire plant, allowing what is healthy and strong to continue receiving enough resources to grow even healthier. The same is true for people. When you put all your energy into something that is dying, you're redirecting energy that could fuel stronger areas. When you focus on an ex, you're missing your chance to have a strong, healthy relationship with someone new. When you focus on your mistakes, you miss your strengths and fail to build upon what you're good at. There are some things or people in your life that are sucking up your energy and needed to be served for your overall well-being. The more time and resources you give to the broken area, the more you will suffer in your own life. You may see this manifesting in a lack of money or time, spending more time working on someone else's projects to the detriment of your own, feeling drained of your happiness and energy in the company of someone, or feeling a general sense of dread and a lack of direction. A toxic relationship that could be based on money rather than connection or love. So this is your call to action. This is your call to action to put yourself in some way to nourish yourself. So let's dig into this. That was the Witching Hour Oracle by Lorraine Anderson, and I'm going to be using the Lunar Tarot by Jane Wallace. Oh, and they flew right out. Okay, so yeah, because it is time for you to have divine timing showing up. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning, and it's going to feel like divine timing. So something is going to drop into your experience, and if you are not paying attention, if you're staying in the chaotic energy, if you're staying in the strive and drive, that whatever is opening up for you, it might feel too overwhelming. It might feel too good to be true. It's going to somehow trigger you into some kind of I'm not ready for this. It's too big. It's too much. And it just feels like we don't want to do that. We want to be open and ready to receive. And so if we're getting into balance in this full moon, when this full moon is over and things start to open up for you, the opportunities start showing up because divine timing has arrived. The shift has taken place through this full moon cycle. That if you're coming from a balanced place, then what's coming in is going to end up being very successful or bring you success. So for those of you who've been waiting and wanting to know when something's showing up, I feel like this mid-May, this full moon cycle in Scorpio is dropping something in that's going to feel like luck. It's going to feel like luck is on your side, but it's not. You've been preparing, and now divine timing is showing up. And it's going to be successful as long as you're not so focused on what's not working out or so focused on the overwhelm of everyday life that keeps you from really leaning into what is being brought to you. That new person that somebody wants you to meet, or that job opportunity that came out of left field, right? So that's what I'm feeling for you, card number 1 in this energy. So let's get some advice. Two pieces of advice. Yeah, this full moon cycle is bringing you blessings and abundance because it is part of your sacred plan. So the thing that's dropping in that's bringing you the blessings and abundance, it is part of your sacred plan. And so again, it's going to feel uncomfortable, or it's going to feel big, or it's going to feel like, I don't know if I can do that. This feels like it may be what I have wanted, but now that it's here, it feels too good to be true or too big. It might require me to learn something, or me to let go of an old fear or an old trauma or an old uh, resentment. I'm feeling like whatever's coming in may force you or ask you, the balance might be that you have to come into some sort of forgiveness. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like there might be something about what you're being guided to, that yes, it is what you want, and yes, it is going to bring you success, but it's also on the backside of you letting go of an old story that you're holding on to, that's keeping you away from the success and abundance. And so this Scorpio full moon is really triggering you or pushing you out of that comfort zone, because it's time. It's time for you to come into the full expression of who you came here to be. That full expression. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Card number 2. Hello. Witch of the Woods, Retreat 38. Which actually 3 and 8, master number 11. So if you chose card number 2, you are coming into divine connection. So this Witch of the Woods card is about you getting quiet, spending time with yourself, retreating, not running away from, but taking the time for yourself so that you can get into self-awareness, you can get into reflection, you can get into gratitude. Because the answer is inside of you. The answer that you've been wanting is right there inside of you, but you've not been giving yourself the ability to take the time to hear, feel, see, and know it. The Witch of the Woods is connected to nature in a way that most modern people never will be. The seasons are her calendar and the sun and moon her clocks. The animals are her companions and guides. They inform her of danger, resources, and what Mother Nature will bring next. She knows how to use the earth as her compass, and she lives a rich and fulfilling life, free of distraction or wastefulness. The Witch of the Woods knows being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. The Witch of the Woods doesn't speak to many, but has come to you to guide you to disconnect from material pursuits in favor of exploring a more spiritual and earth-centered life. Spend time in nature, take a solo trip, and where possible, shed the hustle and bustle of daily stress. Alone time will be beneficial for you now. It will give you the space needed to find the clarity you've been seeking. Pay more attention to the cycles happening in your life. Are you repeating the same cycle over and over again? How can you break free from the monotony? And that's what this full moon is helping you to clarify for yourself, to bring to yourself the answers that you're seeking. The answers that you're seeking. So let's go ahead and see what. Oh, all right. So you're coming into connection. You're coming into connection. Revelry, Three of Cups. So this is about networking. This is about a group. This is about reasons to celebrate. But I feel like it's connection. I feel like it's networking. I feel like it's people who, yeah, it's time for you to come into serenity. So the right people, the tribe people, the soul tribe people that will bring you serenity, that will bring you the ability to know your worth, the ability to create your worth. And these people are going to be like-minded, and they're going to be very supportive. It's like a cheerleader quality to it. Very supportive. So I feel like you're going to be supported in a way that you're not used to being supported. Yeah, because it's time for you to come into leadership. Look at that. And the Ace of Wands, inspiration. Yeah, you're being guided. You're being guided to this new role, to this new purpose, new inspired action. And it's going to be with new people, and it's going to come from this very grounded place. So what I'm really feeling, this full moon for you is really bringing you into this awareness of yourself and what you want, not what everybody expects of you, or what the expectation has. This has a feeling of you stepping into your power in a way where no means no, and what you want is important, and you're making it important. So there's no going back. There's no going back. There's no going back to the old people, the old cycles, the old ways. This full moon is bumping you out of and helping you become aware of something that has been holding you back, a relationship or a situation or a job. But this is about you stepping on the new path in a way that there's no turning back. There's no playing small, or going back to that bad situation that didn't serve you. So for some of you, this is you telling an ex, no, I don't want another chance, or I'm not giving you another chance, because I'm now coming into connection with my soul, which is drawing my soul tribe to me, the people who are going to support me, the people who do love me for me and want me for me. So I do feel like you may, in this new moon cycle, trigger someone else because you're standing up for yourself in a way that you haven't done before. You're not allowing status quo to be the normal anymore. You're shaking things up in your own life because you're just ready. You're just ready. Yeah. And spirit is ready too. Signs and reminders are showing up so that you are validated that the road you're going down is the right one for you, and also validating that your purpose is your purpose, that you are right, you're right on the money, and what you're wanting you deserve. And so trusting and acting on those signs and reminders, very important in this full moon energy. Yeah, because it's time to cut the cords with anybody and anything and any situation that is trying to hold you back, that's trying to tell you that you're not good enough, or that you don't deserve, or keeping you in the role that they feel comfortable you playing, right? Let that go, cut that cord. So card number 2, I feel like you're going to be able to be very grounded in this full moon energy, but it's going to be important for you to know that what you say and what you do will probably trigger others. And so if you can just stay in your integrity, dropping down into your heart, that you will be able to navigate those difficult conversations with a positive outcome. Maybe not in the moment, but shortly thereafter. Thank you for being here. Card number 3, Secret Trail, Ascension. Card number 3, Secret Trail, Ascension. I'm actually just going to read this because this actually came out, I believe, in either Wednesday or Thursday's daily card. So this is definitely an energy that has been out here for a minute in these energies. So this Saturn full moon is bringing you into ascension. Preparation for greatness is at the heart of this card. Those who receive it are ready to level up and experience an even greater life. However, as much as we'd like it, not everyone is going to continue the journey with us as we grow. When you shift and transform, you're also silently challenging others to shift and transform with you. Finding your greatness will prompt your immediate community to examine their own greatness. Some will be inspired by you and rise right along with you, and the secret trail will also be revealed to them. But many, if not most, will give into fear, doubt, or jealousy, causing them to stand still or even to shift in a different direction from your path. You have pulled this card because you're about to embark on a new journey that does not include everyone or everything currently in your life. If your question is about a person, you may need to ask yourself if now is a natural time to end a relationship or to establish stronger boundaries. If you are inquiring about your career or a business, you may consider leaving your current position in order to start something completely new. In general, receiving this card means opportunities are available to you that few others will ever enjoy. Don't be afraid to take this journey on your own. Your situation will lead to success. You will receive an amazing opportunity, or the opportunity you have inquired about is the right path for you. Confidence and trust in yourself is key to finding success. This choice will lead to financial rewards. All right, let's pull a few cards on this. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to take those. Ace of Cups. Revive. New emotional situations. But your spirit is being revived. Where your spirit has been, your emotions have been sad, or your emotions have been hard. You're being revived in this full moon energy. Something is being lifted off of you to help you to start fresh and new. Yeah, because it is time for you to take the leadership in your own role, in your own life, in your own role. In the role of your life. But it's about you coming into this new, and for some of you, this is a new romantic partner, female or male. And for some of you, you are coming into a new romantic relationship that will inspire you, that will bring you joy, compassion, ease, grace. And companionship, revelry, reasons to celebrate. And you got two cups and two wands. So yeah, I feel like whatever the hardship was, you're coming out of hardship. You're coming out of difficulty. You're coming out of things have been the same way for a long time. Or you have felt stuck. And this full moon is going to be propelling you in a new direction. Which is why you got the Ascension card, because it's time for you to rise. It's time for you to rise within your own life. It's time for you to rise up, stand up for yourself, take the new opportunity, take the new relationship, take the new inspired action that you're being asked and that you're being given. So this full moon is getting you out of something that has been a blockage or you have felt stuck in. And for all of you, it's going to be different, but I do feel like for many of you, it is about someone coming into your life, whether it's a mentor, a friend, a romantic partner, but really helping you to embolden yourself so that you can step powerfully into the next cycle. You can have connection. You can feel connection. And as you're doing it, you're protected. So whatever you're leaving behind, whatever the old story is that you're shifting away from, whatever the past is that you're leaving in the past, Spirit wants you to know it's okay to go in the new direction because you're protected. As you rise in your own life, as you rise up to your purpose, as you rise up to the new challenge, you're protected. So Spirit is definitely letting you know that things after this full moon are going to be different, but it's a good different because endings bring beautiful new beginnings, and that's what I'm seeing here. A beautiful new emotional beginning. And when you feel good, you draw situations and people to you that feel good. And that's what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling this is about you raising your frequency and starting to manifest and draw to you the right people in the right situations that are going to really move you in the direction that you've been wanting to go. But because you've been stuck or you've been blocked, it's been really, really hard. And this Scorpio full moon is bumping you out of that, whatever it is. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here.